Hey everybody, it's Where to Fish, and we are in the Conservation Halton Park area at Hilton Falls. And today we are going to explore the Hilton Falls Reservoir. You can fish right here where the fishing sign is, and then there's a trail and everything. So they have a gated area where you pay to get in, and we're just going to go ahead and quickly go for a quick walk to the area. So I'm not sure how long it takes to walk over there. This is obviously my first time here, and then they have a building area over here, washrooms. I'm assuming stuff you can buy, snacks. I think that's just my assumption, but okay, I'll check it out on my way back in case I need a snack or something. So yeah, we're just walking this away from the parking lot towards the area that I want to try to fish. And like always, you always need obviously a fishing license to fish. Yeah, it says ticks may be present in this area, so you gotta be careful, right? You gotta wear your tick spray. Don't get into like those bushes, the thick brush. Avoid all that, right? So I do apologize if this video is a long walk towards the water, but it gives you a good idea of how long it takes to get there. So I might just I'm gonna stop recording here and I'll stitch it together. All right, so we are back on the path towards the shore fishing area. That's the gate area and the parking, and this is the path you had to take to walk towards there. And yeah, there's like tick signs, so you gotta be careful when you go hiking. Always wear long sleeve clothes, pants, shirts, spray. Yeah, just gotta protect yourself, right? And yeah, it is quite a walk from the parking lot. I would say maybe it's 5-minute walk. I know 5-minute walk doesn't sound like a long time, but it is when you're new to the area, so you don't know how long it takes to get there. And I'm a little bit out of breath for some reason. I think it was a little bit of a hill climb up, so I apologize for that. I do try to be active and exercise, go for walks, ride a bike, and yeah, we're almost close to the water, and it says notice flood control structure, so you can't go near there, guys. The Hilton Dam. Oh wow, look at that, it's so beautiful. Honestly, once the tick control is handled and everything, I'll probably come back here to go for a hike and check out the falls. But yeah, let's take a look at the shoreline. So this is the first look from my perspective and for your perspective if you're new to fishing here. So they have one of these where you can put your fishing line in here to dispose of it. I don't know if there's even a safe way down here, to be honest, but I think once you get down there, you're able to cast a bit, and it does look like an area for ticks and stuff, but I see a lot of wooden structure and everything here, so I don't even know where exactly I'm gonna cast out, but I feel like that area is promising. I'm just trying to see if there's any easy footing down there. So yeah, you just gotta be careful with the boulders and rocks. But I think today, for the purpose of our video, I'll be fishing in this area for 15-20 minutes. So let's go ahead and try that out. Like I said, this is not a good place for kids and stuff like that, just because it's difficult to get down. And yeah, you just gotta watch it for ticks and everything. And then watch your step. Be safe, guys. Make sure you have the right shoes on and everything. I just see like a park ranger over there, so this does look like a good area for ticks to hang out, unfortunately, but it's not too bad getting down here so far. Hopefully I don't fall down. But once I get to the shoreline, I feel like I'll be a little bit safe away from the ticks, hopefully. But yeah, just here we are, guys, like right here on this boulder. I'm gonna stand right here. So I do see a fish right in front of me. I'm gonna cast out and see if anything is biting. There's a nice like sunken log over there. I don't even know what to expect to catch here, to be honest, guys. Oh, something bit. Oh, I got something, guys. Look what it is. I got a bass. Woo! First cast, guys. It is putting a fight. These guys are strong. Wow. Wow, buddy, you're a strong guy. Look at that. First cast, we got first bass. Does that rhyme? Yeah, it's a good size. Look at that. Right in my hand. All right, let's go back, buddy. See, I knew it, guys. Like, when you see this type of structure, you know there's going to be bass around here. And I feel like there might be a bigger one. So let's go ahead and try it out. See, that was a minnow jig. The plastic minnow jig. And I feel like I'm safe on this rock, away from the brush and everything, in case there's like ticks or something. But yeah, that was the first cast. Not bad, right? Usually people have a hard time catching fish within the first 30 minutes, and I managed to catch it on the first cast right when we got here. So showing you guys like real time of what it's like to fish. I'm not gonna go further down there just because it's all rocky and everything. I don't think it's safe to keep walking there and potentially trip and fall. So I'm happy in this spot just to give you a nice perspective of this beautiful body of water. This is a reservoir, I believe, and there's bass in here. I'm hoping to catch a crappie if possible, but yeah, it's a nice day, guys. Cast it right where the brush is, see if I can catch anything there. I'm gonna let it drop right on the log. You won't be able to see the log in the video, but I can see it with the polarized glasses, and this is why you should have one too in your tackle box. So no takers, no chasers. All right, so let's keep casting, and maybe we'll get lucky and catch a bigger bass or potentially a crappie. Yeah, guys, I'm obsessed with crappie. That is my mission, guys. For Where to Fish is to catch that big crappie one day. And who knows where that day would be, and where it would be. So it could be up north, it could be in a city, it could be at like Grandeur Pond. Who knows, guys? It could be at Milton Pond. Anything is possible, guys, when it comes to fishing, right? So, and yeah, we didn't get skunked so far since we got here, right? So I'm just gonna take a look around and see if there's anything crawling on my pants. Just don't want any ticks on me. But yeah, like I knew right off the bat there would be some sort of fish around here, and I did catch a bass. So that was a big win on my end. It's just to prove, like, you know, if you understand the body of water, the ecosystem, just the general structure of everything, you'll be able to catch fish and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of people at this park. It's a really popular hiking destination, especially if you want to check out those hills and stuff like that. I mean, the falls. So yeah, let's see if I can catch anything else here. You never know if when you cast out far, if something would follow it. Yeah, I don't see anything else here. So let's keep casting. Right in the bushes there. Maybe there's something hanging out there. Okay. I don't know, like I feel like sunken logs will always have bass or crappie or something like that. It's just, I don't know, they just attracted to that type of place. And then like if I reach out like 12 feet off, like away from me, like I can see if there's any fish, but there's no fish. So I'm just gonna keep casting along that area here. See if there's anything else that would take my plastic minnow. I know, like, if I were to fish here for like hours and just like working my way along the shoreline, I will eventually, like, you know, catch fish. So I could, you know, just walk a little bit and see if there's anything else, because I do like to cover more water by by moving, that's the trick here. And you make sure your shoes don't get caught in the rocks and trip and fall. So watch your footing, guys, when it comes to this area. Yeah, don't see anything else following it. I feel like another probably trick is probably just to walk along the shoreline, and you can probably spot if there's fish around. So have your hand out just in case you fall. Definitely don't recommend this place for kids. It's very dangerous boulders and rocks. Let me see if I can find a better footing area here. And then have proper shoes. Don't wear sandals and stuff. You're gonna definitely trip and fall. I see some rock bass over there, but I'm not interested in them today. So yeah, even we're 10 minutes into the video, I'm happy that I'm out here. I got to test the waters, caught a largemouth bass, but like a small one, a juvenile, yeah, I'm trying to look around, see if there's any ticks crawling. Ticks can be like all sorts of size, guys. It's not just like one size. There's different types of ticks and stuff. So, ooh, I saw a fish following it. It looks like a bass. Let me just keep casting. There's a lot of small bass swimming, actually. So, if there's small bass, there's big bass, right? It's probably just in deeper waters. Small ones just probably like to go after little bugs on the top. Okay, I see stuff. I see fish following it. I see fish. Oh, all the fish are coming out. They're all in this area. Let's see if I can catch some more. It's like a school of them. So I'm just going by feel right now. I can't see my bait in the reflection, but there's bass in here for sure, guys. There's like a school of them. Let me see if I can catch some more. But yeah, if you had like a heavier lure, I can cast out further. That's a pretty good size, but cast. And yeah, I'm so happy I changed out the rod. So thank you guys for keep bugging me about my broken rod and replacing it. So yeah, it does look bad in my video to fish with a broken rod. At the same time, it could also be my signature too, because people recognize me for my broken rod in person, because they don't know how I look, but they remember how the rod looks. So I see small bass following it, but I want the bigger guys. Where are you guys? Yeah, I'm the only one fishing here, guys. I don't see anyone else. But yeah, I don't want to go too far there, and I don't think you're allowed to fish near the dams. Just if you keep walking, there's a high chance you're definitely gonna trip. So just for the sake of this video, it'll be like roughly 15-20 minutes long, depending on how much storage I have left or battery. But that was a decent sized bass that I caught. It just fit right in my hand. So yeah, just keep casting and see if there's anything else that would be hanging out there. But for sure there's bass here. I'm surprised there aren't any bluegills near here. So that was shocking to me, because bluegills are like everywhere. So the question is, what are these guys feeding on? Are they feeding on the bugs on top of the surface? Are they feeding on crayfish? I wonder. And like I said, if you guys fished there before, let me know what your experience was like. Like, did you guys catch anything? And obviously, I don't think there's a lot of available spots you can fish. So I'm just sticking to here in case anything happens. There will be people walking by. They can see if I fell down or something. And yeah. Yeah, I'm just observing the surface of the water. There are some bugs on there, so it looks like they're feeding on those bugs. Yeah, you know what would work really well here? Spinnerbaits for sure. I think after I climb back up, I'm gonna walk along the shorelines just to observe if there's any like big fish hanging near the shoreline. Um, like you would think they would be all here, but maybe they are. Just because it's like shade and logs and stuff like that. There's one little log here, but I don't see any bass beside it. So, anyways, I think I got lucky on that first bass on that first cast. So that was probably a good way to start the video. And yeah, I try my best to inform you guys about like my thoughts, my experience of different places, and this is definitely not a beginner place. Like this is for people who are a little bit more hardcore fishermen that are willing to venture out on these boulders, take a little bit more risk, and not kid friendly for sure. Don't bring your kids here. Okay, so nothing else. But I did see a few bass, little tiny ones following me here, so maybe there could be a big one near there. I think you will have a better advantage if you were to cast along those brush area in the water, because I feel like that's where all the bass are, and to get there you need to cast either like a frog or topwater lure or spinnerbait, something that gives you something that's a little bit more heavy on the end of your line, because that is what causes you to cast further, is the weight of what you're throwing out. The heavier your weight, the further it will go. So that's just something for you guys to keep in mind when you're fishing. If you tie like just a hook without any sinkers or anything, you're not going to be able to cast far. So yeah, it's nice. There's actually no like weeds or like a weed line or anything. It's just mostly boulders and rocks. So that would actually be ideal for smallmouth. But I'm surprised the fish I caught wasn't even a smallmouth. So yeah, just looking around, I don't see any ticks or anything. So I think I'm okay for now. And yeah, I think I'll do one more cast and then we'll call it an end to this video. So I appreciate you guys watching, you know, like especially if you're watching like 60 minutes straight from beginning to end. I respect you guys for like, you know, committing to watching something like that, even if I don't catch any fish, because I feel like some people will be disappointed that I didn't catch anything. And if you reach this far in the video, you guys know my recording style is just record it straight. No, like I try my best not to cut that much. I don't need to cut if I don't have to, but there will be times just to save space and battery. And you know what I found out recently is that storage space, man, the price went up so much. Like my external hard drive I bought in 2023 was only $128. Now it's almost $400. So space for storage is just really expensive these days. So just gotta keep in mind, if you're planning on, you know, recording video of fishing, is just storage space, right? Whether it's on your phone or if it's on an action cam or something like that, you're gonna have to pay a lot of money for more space, right? And yeah, I think that's it for my video, guys. There's no more bass around here. I just got lucky on that first one. I mean, there are small ones, but not big ones. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna call it an end to this video. Probably just gonna walk along the shoreline, just like on back over there on top, just to see how it looks on the shoreline. And if I do see something, I will record it for you guys. I'll zoom in. But there are some garbage here, some stuff that people left behind. I can't touch it. I don't have gloves, but they have park staff that deals with cleaning up and stuff like that. So you do pay to get in, so you're paying for all their service in this park. to keep people safe, to just make sure everyone has a good time at this place. So just walk down here. It's very nice. Maybe I can get a cool thumbnail. Like, you know, it'd be even cooler if like you can cast all the way here to there without getting stuck on the rocks. That would be so cool, guys. And then if you look here, you can see the escarpment over there. And then this is the dam area. We'll take a look at the dam, but take a look at this, guys. Take it in. Like, this is beautiful. What a beautiful sight, guys. Like, Ontario is just full of different body of water and everything. And I'm just taking a quick peek along the shorelines to see if there's any signs of like big fish, right? Because there's no easy way of walking across and keep casting out. Like, see how flat and easy the surface is to walk across, but not over there, guys. So I would definitely say not a friendly fishing destination, but still a cool place to explore if you're into hiking or if you're willing to go down these boulders and stuff like that. And I just want to walk here and just look at the scenery. Look at that. They have the dam exiting over there with the water. There's a little bridge right there, and then you got a dam here. Obviously, you gotta keep away, guys. So don't fish around the dam because it's very dangerous. And a lot of people, you know, they don't realize that. And yeah. So like right now, I don't see any more spots or any big fish along the shoreline with my polarized glasses, but it is a nice walk just down this path. And I'm just gonna turn around and show you guys how far we walked. And look at that. That area looks interesting, but I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to go down there or fish there because on the map, this is the designated fishing area, which is all along the shoreline here. So yeah, I think that's it for my video, guys. I'm glad I got to try this place out. We caught a bass, so we didn't get skunked. And yeah, it's so beautiful, guys. Look at this. Now I'm so curious how the falls look like, but that will be another visit. So I appreciate you guys watching my video, following me, supporting me, and I hope you guys enjoyed everything that I've been putting out lately. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.